Now, we got a couple callers. I'm going to have tons of questions. Would you like to just keep going, or do you mind taking a caller?
Anytime.
Okay. Mr. Chris Dillon from the 908, is that you?
That's me. How you doing, Josh? Dr. Pete?
How's it going?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Good.
All right.
Shoot.
All right. I have actually two separate questions. Dr. Pete, regarding ADD, ADHD, and as we've been seeing a rise of these diagnoses in the last couple of decades, do you feel that it's really sugar the problem, or could be more of the polyunsaturated fats?
I think it's the unsaturated fats. The sugar tends to move everything in the right direction, away from brain malfunction. The polyunsaturated fats interfere with attention and increase adrenaline and the sympathetic nervous system and the stress hormones. And I think that's probably the main thing, as well as hypothyroidism that keeps the front part of the brain from getting enough energy to focus.
It's interesting. It's funny because you hear people, saying sugar is the problem, and you hear more people saying, let's take omega-3 fatty acids to help with brain development, and we're seeing an increase in this ADD, ADHD behavior. So thank you for answering that. My second question is regarding Hashimoto disease. Can you explain the proper way for it to be diagnosed? Because, again, I'm getting a lot of people claiming that doctors saying they have Hashimoto, but I realize that sometimes the anti-thyroid antibodies that are found in the blood really don't have any relation to the thyroid gland. I wonder if that's true.
Yeah, those antibodies interact with cartilage of the joints just about as well as with the cartilage. So it's really a connective tissue inflammatory disease which goes with hypothyroidism.
Mm-hmm.
The cartilage is one of the first places that you see hypothyroidism in children. It accounts for why hypothyroid kids tend to be knock-kneed and why girls aren't good pitchers often, because the cartilage in the knees and the elbows is basically swollen.
So basically a lot of people walk around being misdiagnosed for this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Pete. Josh, I'll give you a call later. Thank you.
Thanks. How's it going?
All right, brother.
Good questions. I was reading one of your old articles on Hashimoto's and thyroiditis, and I found it pretty interesting because you talk about how estrogen is affecting, and correct me if I'm wrong, the colloid, and actually stimulates it, but inhibits the exact proteolytic cells to break it down. And that's why a lot of people are getting diagnosed with Hashimoto's, because it's not so much the thyroid itself, it's the altered production of the antibodies because of estrogen.
Yeah, the whole idea of autoimmune disease is, I think, off the mark. The immune system, I think of it as a clean up the mess system. The antibodies help the phagocytes remove debris, and if the debris is caused by an infection, they'll get the germs too, but if the debris is caused by low thyroid causing the connective tissue to swell, the immune system has to come in and try to help clean out the junk that builds up because of low thyroid.
Right.